Long ago, far away from busy cities and crowded roads, there was a small village surrounded by green fields and gentle hills. The village was quiet and peaceful. People there lived simple lives, waking up early every morning with the sound of birds singing in the trees. The village had only a few houses made of wood and clay. Smoke from cooking fires slowly rose into the sky each morning. Farmers walked to their fields with their tools, while children followed their parents or played near the river. Nothing exciting usually happened in this village. Days passed slowly, almost the same every day. In the morning, the farmers worked in their rice fields. They planted seeds, watered the land, and patiently waited for the crops to grow. The sun slowly moved across the sky while they worked. At noon, the village became very quiet. People rested under large trees to escape the heat. Some villagers sat together and talked about small things, the weather, the crops, or stories from long ago. There was an old well in the center of the village. Every afternoon, villagers came there to collect water. They carried clay pots and metal buckets. Sometimes they talked softly while waiting their turn. Near the well stood an ancient tree. Nobody knew exactly how old it was. The elders of the village believed the tree had been there for hundreds of years. Children often sat under the tree, listening to the elders tell slow and simple stories about the past. The stories were not dramatic or exciting. They were about ordinary things: how the village was built, how the first families arrived, and how life slowly changed over many generations. Years passed, but the village remained mostly the same. Seasons came and went. In spring, the fields turned green. In summer, the air became warm and heavy. In autumn, the farmers harvested rice and stored it for winter. And in winter, the village became even quieter than usual. Time moved slowly in this place. Sometimes travelers passed through the village. They stayed for a short time, drank water from the well, and continued their journey. The villagers watched them quietly, wondering about the distant places those travelers came from. But most villagers had never left their home. They were content with their calm and simple lives. The village never became famous. No great battles happened there. No kings or armies ever visited. It was simply a quiet place where ordinary people lived their lives. As decades passed, the village slowly grew older. The old tree became larger. The well became deeper. New children were born, while elders slowly faded away. Yet the rhythm of life stayed the same: slow mornings, quiet afternoons, and peaceful nights under the stars. And even today, if someone were to visit that small village, they might feel something unusual. Not excitement, not adventure, but a deep, calm silence that tells the quiet story of time itself.